I would tell my teenager to not use alcohol, and if something is bothering them, that they should not use alcohol as an outlet for the emotions, and also that they don't have to prove themselves to anyone by using alcohol. And just alcohol is bad for you, and that you can always talk to me throughout anything.
I would tell my kid that alcohol is bad and it mess up your liver, and then your future might not be so bright, and then you won't be able to do certain things when you get older. You'll be like in a wheelchair, some stupid stuff like that. Bye bye.
What would I say to my teenager about alcohol? Probably that it's real. It gets real addicting, and it's not worth it in the end. Alcohol could lead you to do some things that you'll regret later on in life. So just be careful and aware of it.
Okay, so teens abuse alcohol because they think it's cool. They think they grow and they grow up around it. So like their mom, dad, cousins are alcoholics, so that's probably why they abuse it so much.
Teens abuse drugs because they like the feeling of the drugs, and they don't have a support system for someone to tell them not to do it or what's right and what's wrong.
So teens probably abuse alcohol because they don't have nobody to talk to, and that's they go to. Not everybody has a good support system, so they just turn to alcohol.
Alcohol can mess your levels up by destroying your kidneys, messing your liver up, scarring your stomach lining, giving you brain damage. And that's not what you want as an athlete.
Alcohol can affect your goals because, like, if you get caught with it, you could lose scholarships and trust with people. And, yeah.
Why do teens abuse alcohol? Teens abuse alcohol because it make you act out of character, and it can affect your future. It can mess up your goals, and you don't want that to happen. Cause what is a dream without a goal? What is a goal without a dream?
Kids do that because you feel me. It's a lot of peer pressure going on. It's like when you see a lot of people doing things like that in the world, and they think that stuff cool, they gonna do it. Same thing.
How could alcohol affect your goals? I feel like it can affect your goals because overusing it can make you lazy, and like it can also send you into a state of depression. And I feel like you would use that as a you would try to use that to solve all your problems, and that's not what it should be used for. And it damages your body and your mental state.
Alternatives for drug abuse or alcohol abuse could be exercising, talking to someone, listening to music, playing music, drawing, coloring, stuff like that. Stuff to just get your mind off of it and put your mind somewhere else into a creative place.
Some healthier ways are reading a book, talking to a friend, or exercising.
So a way to a healthier choice to avoid alcohol is to like do things that distract you, to like go shopping or like exercise or
Boy, if you don't get
draw or whatever you think. Use what distracts you and make you happy.
What are some ways to avoid depression? You could work out, listen to music, clean up, do some chores.
Who said that? Who said that? Who said that?
Meditate, pray, and I don't know, just get your mind off of it. Drawing. There we go.
I will reduce the teens rate from drinking alcohol by number one, continually educating the teens on the negative effects of alcohol, and number two, providing them with real life examples of those injured and those who've had negative effects from alcohol. So I think education is knowledge, and the more you know, the better. So we just got to continually educate our teens on the use of alcohol.
Yes, I think that alcohol and sex, there's a correlation with it The reason I think that there's a correlation is because alcohol can lead to you doing things under the influence, which could possibly lead to recklessness, sex. Then you have to do the walk of shame in the morning.
Okay, do I think there is a correlation between sex and alcohol? So, I think there is a correlation, but I'm going to be a little bit more specific. I think there's a correlation between alcohol and making bad decisions and possibly like unprotected sex. So I think if people go out, they start drinking, they're gonna tend to make bad decisions, maybe in choosing a sexual partner and maybe even further having unprotected sex with said sexual partner. So yes, I do think there's a correlation between sex and alcohol.